Saturday afternoon, the Golden Hurricane took on the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. All the details coming up next on the Philip Montgomery Show.
Philip Montgomery Show, brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by River Spirit Casino, by Pepsi. Now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Philip Montgomery Show. The Hurricane took the long trek eastward to Annapolis, Maryland to take on the Naval Academy on Saturday, and it just didn't work out very well. Navy played very well on the way to a victory over TU. In a moment, we'll be back. We'll talk to the coach about the lead up to the game, and then, of course, first half highlights, Navy Tulsa, coming up on the Philip Montgomery Show. Hey, TU fans, it's that time of year again. Yes, fall is here, and so is TU homecoming. We hope you'll join us at H.A. Chapman Stadium on Saturday, October 29th, as we take on SMU. Make sure you get there early for the Tulsa Tent Party, taking place on Chapman Commons, all under one giant tent, with musical guests playing white tees taking the stage 2 hours prior to the game. Get your tickets now at TulsaHurricane.com.
A decade of power performance and a vision for a powerful future. This is the American Athletic Conference.
Just imagine you in a luxurious Mercedes cruising the open road in style. Let yourself dare to dream during River Spirit's Mercedes giveaway. The ultimate dream car could be your reality when you play for one of 2 Mercedes-Benz SUVs. Earn entries daily with your Connect card for both dreamy car giveaways on October 29th. So what are you waiting for? Dare to dream big and play for your 2022 Mercedes SUV. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Welcome back to the Philip Montgomery Show. It's the 10th meeting all-time between TU and Navy leads the all-time series 7-2. The interesting part is Tulsa's 2 wins right here in Annapolis, and Navy 5-0 in Tulsa. Who would have thought that? But at any rate, Tulsa obviously taking on the Naval Academy, and it's always difficult to get ready for the midshipmen. Let's take a look at what happened in the lead-up to the game as we talk with head coach Philip Montgomery and, of course, my broadcast partner, Rick Corey.
All right, thanks, Bruce. All right, coach coming in, it's kind of un-Navy-like, about 176 yards a game rushing, but you knew they had the ability to do that and to rush for more. What were they not doing well coming in, do you think? And when you looked at it, did you see anything different?
You know, really, I didn't. I mean, you know what they do, you know how well they do it. They always have an answer for what you're going to do, and you got to continue to keep changing it up. I think tonight the thing that got us a little bit early was they got in some tackle over things, and they had a couple of things that they were successful with. Mm-hmm. And then obviously once they find it, they're going to continue to keep working it until you get it corrected. And so again, this game was not on our defense. This was not on our offense. This was not on special teams. This was on us as a team, coaches included. We got to do a better job, and we didn't play our best game tonight.
Well, coming into this, you had such a hard time replicating this in practice. Mm-hmm. And then even if you do, first couple of series are really, really big, aren't they? Because of the speed of that. And if they get in front of you a little bit, that's harder. How did you try to do that in practice this week?
Well, I think our scout team did the best they could is trying to replicate it. It's just hard to do. I thought our defense early, we're doing some good things, and we got to continue to do that. Offensively, we got to go out and we got to capitalize when we get opportunities. But you can't let Navy get the lead, right? You let them get the lead, and then they're exactly where they want to be. We needed to go out and establish a lead and then try to extend that lead and try to get them out of the mode that they want to do. That's what you've got to do versus these type of teams. We didn't do a very good job of that tonight.
All right, let's get to the first half highlights. Here's Tulsa and Navy at Annapolis.
Here early. Here's the snap. Fake handoff. Bryn throws over the middle. Caught. Epps catches it at the 40, and he spins forward to the 42. And again, it's that play action that really helps on first down. On first down and 10 for TU. Here's the snap. Fake handoff. Bryn back to pass again. Loads of time. Throws left side. Caught by Stokes near midfield and out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 49-yard line. Looks like a gain of about 9. Double slot offense for Navy. Motion to the left, and now a reverse coming to the near side. Tulsa has got it, at least for a moment, looked like they had it scoped out. However, the Navy player is able to race quickly down the right sideline. He has broken free. It's Willie Collins, and Collins, I should say Nathan Kent, taking it all the way. It is a 70-yard touchdown run by Kent. Navy has stunned Tulsa with a 70-yarder. Remember, their longest run all season long was 18. A 10-0 in favor of the Navy midshipmen. Out of the shotgun, Bryn. Bryn awaits the snap. Here comes the blitz. He throws to the right side, and it's caught at the 30-yard line for a gain of about 5. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Bryn, back to pass, throws on a slant, and it is caught by Epps at the 44-yard line, a gain of 11. Hooks in motion from left to right. First and 10 at the 44 of Navy. Back to pass, Bryn. He loads up, he throws right boundary, caught by Stokes. 30, 25, out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. First and 10 for the Golden Hurricane. That's a 22-yard gain, and TU moving the sticks now at the 22 of Navy. Throwing a slant, and obviously Epps was not looking for that. That was Williams, who should have had an interception. Second and 10. Back to pass, Bryn. Throws over the middle, and it is caught by Jones for a touchdown. Over the middle in the end zone, and the Golden Hurricane on the board on a 22-yard touchdown strike. Davis Bryn to Malachi Jones, who gets his second touchdown reception of the season, and Tulsa has responded. It's 10-6. And now he has second down and 7. And the handoff goes to the fullback, and he is wide open. Wide open. Fofana, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Navy. Goodness gracious. 47-yard touchdown run by Daba Fofana. Spot offense, third down and 3. And the handoff goes to Fofana off the left side, wide open up the middle, 10-5. Touchdown, Fofana. Davis Bryn has the snap and drops back to pass. Big blitz is on, and he is sacked in the end zone. He tried to flip the pass forward. It's going to be a safety on Tulsa. It's going to be a safety for Navy, I would think, because he threw the ball. He got hit as he threw. Now the question is, are they going to say it was clearly a forward pass, but are they going to say it's intentional grounding? If so, that's a safety.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 7. The foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, that is a safety.
Here, double slot offense, first and 10 at the 24, and a crossbuck handoff goes to Terrell, and Terrell is buried in the backfield at the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. Motion by the slot back, and Lavatai gets hit in the backfield and dropped for a sack for -3, and it was Goodlow. And Goodlow tackles him at the 23, and I'm not sure what Lavatai was going to do. It looked like he was going to fake the pitch and then try to go up the middle or something, right? And Bryn out of the shotgun, and here they all come. Bryn throws it down the field right side. Caught by Stokes, 50, 40. He's at the 35, the 30. He breaks a tackle, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Tulsa finally burns them on a 76-yard touchdown pass play. Davis Bryn getting it to Keelan Stokes, and Stokes takes it 76 yards, and he ends up moving to number 3 on the all-time receive list for the Golden Hurricane on that one play. He just passed not only Kieris Garrett, but he passed his brother, Kevin Lucas. How about that, huh? 17 seconds to go in the half. Here's the kick. It's on the way. A line drive shot, and it is good.
Hit the goalpost.
It looked like it hit the right upright and then the goalpost. So late in the second quarter, Navy gets that field goal to make it 36-14. That's your halftime score. We'll talk about adjustments and get you to second half highlights on the Philip Montgomery Show in a moment.
Hey TU fans, it's that time of year again. Yes, fall is here and so is TU homecoming. We hope you'll join us at H.A. Chapman Stadium on Saturday, October 29th as we take on SMU. Make sure you get there early for the Tulsa Tent Party taking place on Chapman Commons, all under one giant tent, with musical guests playing white tees taking the stage 2 hours prior to the game. Get your tickets now at TulsaHurricane.com.
A decade of power performance and a vision for a powerful future. This is the American Athletic Conference.
The mission of St. Francis Health System to extend the presence and healing ministry of Christ means not only being there for the healthcare needs of individuals, but also making a positive impact in the communities we serve, offering support through thousands of jobs and through causes that unite us and promote health and wellness for all. We show our gratitude for the opportunity to serve by living our mission every day. St. Francis Health System. Healthcare for life.
At halftime, the Golden Hurricane is trailing 36-14, but a game is 60 minutes. Another 30 minutes yet to go. Let's go to the TU locker room where Rick Corey is standing by with head coach Philip Montgomery with halftime adjustments and second half highlights. Guys?
All right, thanks, Bruce. All right, so coach, at the half, you know you've got to make some adjustments, and you go in knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. Defensively, what'd you talk about in the locker room?
Well, some of the tackle over stuff, some of the adjustments that we were having to make there, making sure that we were getting our fits right. Sometimes it's just we were flowing too fast and we were running past things, and it's just about slowing down the fit part of it, but understanding as that pitch gets wide, then we got to really hustle to that because you don't want to give them that 6 or 7 yard gain in those areas. We got to play really good on those early downs, get them in the third and longs. When we did that, we were successful. But we got to do more of that. And then offensively, we had to find, obviously we were down, felt like we could get behind them, but it was about finding a way to establish a little bit more time or get the ball out of his hands quicker and then allow a guy to try to break a tackle, get a misfit, and let a big play happen.
Yeah, and when they were coming with so much pressure, that's got to be hard. You're trying to adjust on the fly. How hard is that on the sidelines?
Well, it was tough. I mean, obviously we knew what they were doing. Mm-hmm. They're always bringing one extra. Yeah. Which direction it was going to come from, that was going to be the case. But I think we got that part of it tuned in, but you still got to get the ball out in a timely manner. And then you got to execute at a really high level, and you got to do it over and over and over because we were consistently seeing that. We just didn't establish anything in a run game tonight, and maybe that's because I gave up on it too early, just because we got so far behind, just trying to make things happen in the passing game, but that makes it tough.
You will see something happen in the passing game in the second half. Watch for Keelan Stokes' play. Here's the second half highlights from Navy Marine Corps Stadium.
Navy has charged it down the field and obviously is running clock with this lead. And now here's Rojas, great quietly. Rojas will throw it downfield, left side. The toss sweep went to the left side, and Quiloa Rojas caught it, and then he turned and threw it to the quarterback for a touchdown. Lavatai catches it and gets into the end zone. Navy scores. Man, snap back, ball down, kick on the way, and it is good. Navy 43, Tulsa 14. 2nd and 5 from the 21. Tulsa's down 43-14 to the Naval Academy. Here's the snap. Bryn back to pass, looks over the middle, throws over the middle, and Stokes catches it at the 31-yard line and need to score in a hurry and score a lot and get some turnovers. Here's the snap. Bryn, quick throw over the middle, caught by Stokes. Stokes spinning at the 46 of Navy. Got about 6 or 7. They're going to mark it at the 47, so give him 6.
Davis got whacked again, and he is
to get the playoff, and now Bryn will come out of the game, and Braxton comes back on for the Golden Hurricane.
Substitute too.
Now you have 7 seconds to get the playoff. Now 3rd down and 1. The official is holding up Tulsa, and Braxton has the snap and fumbles it. And Navy has recovered.
Braylon was trying to hurry the official out.
3rd and 5. Lavatai under center,
Tulsa
changing
shifted.
the play
Yep,
at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they moved. And here we go. On 3rd and 5, and Lavatai faked the handoff to the fullback and then fell right over. At the 13, 12-yard line, snap is back, ball is down. Here's the kick on the way, and it is good. So 1:43 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and Navy ups their lead to 46-14. Harbor came running in on the blitz. He's the guy that hit him just at the end of the 3rd quarter. Now back to pass. Bryn throws over the middle, caught by Stokes. 35, dives down to the 30, inside the 30-yard line. And with that reception, he has passed now Dan Bitson for number 2 on the all-time receive list after that catch. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to pass. Bryn, blitz coming, a throw over the middle, and it is caught at the 5-yard line. Santana down to the 2. And Tulsa will have 1st down and goal. And the handoff goes to Anderson. Anderson plugging forward. He is near, close, but is going to be spotted just shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff. Anderson, touchdown right up the middle. He basically walks in, and a good job by the offensive line to carve out some room, and the Hurricane has made it 46-20. There's back ball down. Here's the kick on the way, and it is good. Xavier Arline awaits the snap, has the snap, and now he has the ball jarred loose. It's a fumble as he got the ball knocked away by Kendaren Ray, and Tulsa has recovered. John Michael Terry comes down with the ball for TU at the 42-yard line. Bryn has the snap and drops back to pass. Has time, steps up, throws high in the air over the middle, and it is intercepted at the 2-yard line. Picked off by Elias Larry. 4th down and goal from the 3-yard line. Toss sweep goes to the right side. Around the corner, Tulsa trying to follow it, and diving into the end zone for a touchdown is Terrell. Terrell scores for Navy. Offensive Navy. And it's Arline, the quarterback, hands off to Point. Point rolls forward, does not get the 1st down. Stop at about the 25-yard line. 18 seconds to play in the game, and Navy will not snap it again. Tulsa, obviously, even though they got 3 timeouts, they're not going to call a timeout and delay the inevitable. 8 seconds to go, and this one will be in the books.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Rib Crib's been smoking the good stuff over 20 years, serving up mouth-watering barbecue, talking about slow-smoked classics like Rib Crib's famous ribs. Yeah. Hungry yet? Rib Crib.
Just imagine you in a luxurious Mercedes cruising the open road in style. Let yourself dare to dream during River Spirit's Mercedes giveaway. The ultimate dream car could be your reality when you play for one of 2 Mercedes-Benz SUVs. Earn entries daily with your Connect card for both dreamy car giveaways on October 29th. So what are you waiting for? Dare to dream big and play for your 2022 Mercedes SUV. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Welcome back to the Philip Montgomery Show. On our feature segment, well, we asked the players, you probably don't know this about me, but ... kind of answer that question or answer that statement, finish the statement. Well, that was what we asked the players to do, and here's their response on, you probably don't know this about me, but part 1.
People don't know this about me, but after I'm done with the business program at the University of Tulsa, I want to become a college coach.
People probably don't know this about me, but I used to cycle, like road race and criteriums. Like I actually raced in Tulsa Tough. My best finish was actually at the Oklahoma State Championship road race out in Bixby. I won first place. I stopped cycling because I decided to play football.
People probably don't know this about me, but I got a late start to football. I didn't actually start playing football until I came to college my sophomore year, but soccer is my background all through high school, and I just kind of picked up the game a little later in college as I went along.
People probably don't know this about me, but I'm a pretty avid chess player. I enjoy doing it in a lot of my free time. Play online at chess.com. Chess is kind of a thing that once you see a lot of different openings and kind of end games and mid game type stuff, is you really start to understand the patterns to it. And so I just find it really interesting because it's never the same. All games are different. If I don't even own a chess set, I just enjoy doing it online.
So people don't know this about me, but I love films a lot. I'm a big fan of films, all kind of films, all genres, independent, short films, major motion pictures. I like everything about it, from cinematography, directors, actors, actresses. I'm a film history, all film studies type of things, that type of stuff.
People don't know this about me, but I love country music. Big fan of Wagga Wagga, Johnny Cash, and a lot of the other old school. Still learning more though, still always learning more. After being on the team for a while and listening to more people play, hanging out with boys on the team, listening to country music, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
People probably don't know this about me, but I know how to juggle.
And how many chainsaws
I haven't worked up to chainsaws yet, but a few more years of practice and maybe I'll get there.
People probably don't know this about me, but I truly believe if you are going to walk around with a belt buckle, it should be earned. Like, yeah, they're all fancy and everything, but there's just something that it really means something if you go out to a rodeo and you put the time in, put the work in, and earn that belt buckle, no matter what event it is. I don't judge on what people wear or whatnot, but my personal beliefs believe that once football is over, I'm gonna have to get in the rodeo business and earn me a belt buckle so I can wear one.
Hey, TU fans, it's that time of year again. Yes, fall is here, and so is TU homecoming. We hope you'll join us at H.A. Chapman Stadium on Saturday, October 29th, as we take on SMU. Make sure you get there early for the Tulsa Tent Party, taking place on Chapman Commons, all under one giant tent, with musical guests playing white tees taking the stage 2 hours prior to the game. Get your tickets now at TulsaHurricane.com.
Just imagine you in a luxurious Mercedes cruising the open road in style. Let yourself dare to dream during River Spirit's Mercedes giveaway. The ultimate dream car could be your reality when you play for one of 2 Mercedes-Benz SUVs. Earn entries daily with your Connect card for both dreamy car giveaways on October 29th. So what are you waiting for? Dare to dream big and play for your 2022 Mercedes SUV. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
A decade of power performance and a vision for a powerful future. This is the American Athletic Conference.
So the final 53-21, it's not what anybody wants. You certainly don't. And you certainly don't really want to go into an off week at that light, or a bye week. It's not an off week like that. But with so many people dinged up, is it a good time?
It really is at a good time. I mean, we need to try to get as healthy as possible, but we also have a lot of work to do. We got a lot of football left too. And so we got to come together. We got to fix some things. We got to get healthy. And then we got to get back on the right track. And that starts this bye week with the work that we put in the training room, on the practice field, getting ourselves ready to go play Temple. You know, defensively, you're going to look at this tape and then you're going to put it to the side, because then you'll get back to your normal defense. And then offensively, we got some things to really study and fix and be prepared for in a better way than what we were tonight.
You know, this is one of those moments when, as a head coach, and I've said this before, you're not just a coach, you're a father, a husband, a grandfather, you're everything to so many people. You got to be psychologists in the next 2 weeks. What do you do?
Well, we got to be locked in and focused on what we got to do as a team to get better. And it's got to be about us as a team. You know, you got to put all the other stuff to the side. We got to be locked in. We've been in a spot like this before, and guys just being bought in and sticking to the work and sticking to the grind and coming together. And it can't be an offense, defense, special teams thing. It's got to be a team thing. And then we got to pull ourselves up and go make it happen.
When you lose a game like this, you don't have a lot of positive necessarily to look at, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Keelan Stokes. He moved to number 2, and I know he'd rather have the win, but he does mean so much for your football team, and he has worked awfully hard for that.
He's worked extremely hard, just like a lot of guys have. But he's worked like that over his career, and that's what's put him in this position. Like you said, he would be happier with the win tonight than he would be moving up to number 2. But he's a guy that just continues to make big plays, a guy that steps up anytime you're calling his number. And we got a lot of other guys that are doing that same thing. Some guys that had some really bright spots tonight, but it's going to be overshadowed by the way we played as a team. And so that's the part that much we got to continue to improve upon.
All right, so a bye week coming up. It's not an off week, it's a bye week, and then we'll come to you in 2 weeks from Philadelphia.
All right, guys, well, it is the off week for the Hurricane. Then they travel to Philadelphia to take on Temple a week from Friday. Important game, certainly, for the Hurricane to get one back. And then, speaking of back, Tulsa will be back home on the 29th of October taking on SMU, and that's homecoming. So get your tickets now, 918-631-GO-TU or TulsaHurricane.com. For head coach Philip Montgomery and my broadcast partner Rick Corey, I'm Bruce Howard. So long for now.
The Philip Montgomery Show, brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by River Spirit Casino, by Pepsi.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,